Whoa, it's early. And I got, I don't know, 15, 9, 24 demos to film today. Not for my channel, for, I cannot say it. You'll find out soon, maybe. Cappuccino with a little bit of white chocolate syrup. Nice! So, we're talking about cool stuff today. In my search for cables for the Nick West pedalboard, yes, that's happening, I'm building a pedalboard for Nick West. I needed the highest end shade, and my good friend, I'm gonna call him my good friend because I talked to him twice on Facebook. So I'm gonna say, hey, we're friends, right? Facebook friends. My good friend Daniel Steinhardt, who is the guy behind the gig rig, switcher, looper, power supplies and all this. Daniel's building boards for the big wigs. He's building this serious stuff, and whatever Daniel uses for me is good in my book. So Daniel is using cables by Evidence Audio, which look like this. Wow, huh? And so I thought, hey, let's contact Evidence Audio, and Tony from Evidence was really, really cool, as well was Jürgen from the German distributor, which is CMS, Cotton Music Supply, whatever. Check them out. They have cool stuff. So they are supplying us with cables for the Nick West boards. They're not cheap, but they're good stuff, and I want to show you what we're using on those boards, and what, of course, I'm getting some too. So on my channel, you're gonna see Evidence Audio cables. And the cool thing about them is they can be... Email. What's going on here? My watch is not saying email. Crap-tastic. We have pre-manufactured cables, and there's all kind of qualities and length. This is a entry-level cable. It's about €75. It's called the Melody. Is it? Yes, the Melody. It's kind of a fabric around it. Can you see this? I have a second camera here, so I'm not ignoring you. I'm over here. It's kind of a blue-black fabric around it. It's semi-flex. It is flexible, but because of the fabric, it kind of gets twirly a little bit. It's 3 meters, which is about times 3. It's 9 feet, 10 feet, probably a 10-foot cable, something like that. And we have big-ass Neutrik plugs, which are also here. There's a strain relief on it. On the plug has a strain relief, and it's just the manufacturing, or the putting togethering is amazing. Do I have any information on these here? Where is the packaging? Oh, here somewhere. Yes, it's a 10-foot cable, 3.05 meters. I'm good. They actually have a directionality, which you can see on the red plug, and there's actually an arrow on it. They get tested for which direction sounds better, and then they simply tell you. So it's probably a thing that you can measure, maybe feel if you're that good. But hey, still nice that they have that. I could tell you about the solid core primary conductor, and the IGL copper primary conductor, and the 98% shield coverage, and the 20 AWG, blah, whatever. It's a good cable, $75. They actually go up in price past Vovox. If you wanted to get the cable, you can get a, I don't actually know what it's called, check it out at Thomann. Put a link under the video. You can get this at Thomann, which is pretty cool. So, if you want the competitor to one of the most, cherished cables on the market, which is Vovox right now, you can get an Evidence Audio cable that's gonna possibly kick the Vovox ass. If not, is on that level and give you a slightly different sound. Yes, cables have a sound. But what we're actually looking at are these really cool patch cables. Okay? Which are super small. And the cool thing is, they do not take up any space on your pedal board. You can put 2 of them next to each other beautifully, as you can see. I wouldn't be able to put 2 pancake plugs here, but I can put 2 of these here. They're angled, and the cool thing is you can make them all exactly in the length that you need for your board, so that in the end, there's very little or no need for zip tying. The other thing is, and you know me, I'm honest, what I'm holding here is about 20 bucks, roughly. So, this package, this is how it comes. Could be a kind of a little bit more valuable package feel for the price. I mean, it really doesn't matter how the cable is packaged. All I'm saying is, what we do here is not a need product, okay? You do not need an amp, you do not need cables, you do not need pedals, and you do not need a guitar. Period. You need food, you need shelter, you need clothing, you need a dog and some cats. That is absolutely necessary. So what we're doing here are want to have products. We want to have the good pedal. We want to have the good guitar. We really want to have the good cable. Trust me, I see so many boards with really nice pedals on it, and then you see these get 5 for $10 pre-manufactured plasticky patch cables, and I'm thinking, guys, you're sucking so much tone out of this amazing setup that you have there. Invest in some cables. But it hurts because cables don't do anything. They don't have buttons, they don't have sounds, they don't give us a new phaser sound, unless it's a really bad cable, probably. No, you know what I mean. You have to invest in it because it's something necessary for the chain, but it's not something you really want. So anyway, this is a luxury kind of product for us, and I'm just thinking would be nice if we buy it to have it in a packaging that reflects the money we just spend, not just in the product, but in the whole experience. We want to enjoy the whole experience. If I'm unpacking a Mesa pedal, everything feels nice. You know what I mean? So I think they should work on this a little bit. What we have here is the SIS, the screw-in solderless. Screw-in solderless. I always say solder, which is weird because I'm German and that's how I'm reading it. Solder. Screw-in solderless. With a little description on the back. And there is a video of Tony showing how this is done, and there's probably a couple of videos. I'm just going to wing it. I've done this and it works. My first try is I'm going to replicate that for you and show you how it's done. So in here we have 10 plugs and 5 feet of, no, 3 meter of cable. Okay? Which is again about 10 feet. So the cable is very thin. It's halfway bendy. It's not the bendiest of bendy, but it doesn't need to be because it's very thin. And made in the USA. So I'll show you what you're supposed to do. The tools I used were a cable stripper and just some pliers so you can twist it right. So here's what's gonna happen. I'm cutting, I want a little bit longer now. Cutting myself a patch cable of this length, and what I'm doing is I just take this because it also has a cutty thing, and I'm cutting it. A blade, that's what it's called, not a cutty thing. Cutty, isn't that the doctor from House? I watch too much television. So now I'm setting this up. I'm setting this up to be a hole the size that I need to strip, and I'm stripping it 1 centimeter, which is 10 millimeters. Gonna go about, this is right. I'm just turning a little bit and it comes right off, as you can see. I didn't hurt the cable too much. Gonna make the hole a little bit bigger. So, and now I take it off. Look at all this material. That's a lot of material. It's a lot of stuff. So you're supposed to twisty turn it. I'm gonna trim that just a little bit. That's not a good blade. There you go. Oh my god, now it's all on the table and it's gonna be in my stuff. Okay, you do this and you fold it back like so. Daniel has also shown this. I'm gonna do it on the other side too while I have the hole correct. Beautiful. Didn't hurt the cable at all. Also didn't cut it all the way. God damn it. Actually, I had this discussion with a student of mine. When you say God damn it, people say, well, don't swear. It's not swearing, it's a prayer. It is a prayer because you're asking, please God, if you believed in God, please God, do damn this thing. So I pray to thee, O God, please damn it, for I cannot damn it, you have the damning capabilities. So if you're saying, God damn it, it's not, I damn you, God. It is, you are praying to God to damn something that you deem worthy of being damned. So therefore, it is not swearing, it is not sacrilegious, it's nothing, it is actually you praying. So if your mom, or whoever says, oh, don't swear, or you don't say that, it's like, excuse me, don't interrupt my prayer. God damn it. That's the kind of stuff I talk with my students, with my whatever. So now I'm gonna make the hole small enough to only strip this black plasticky thing. I'm gonna go with that is just about right. Very small hole. And we're gonna strip, what was it? How many? I think I kinda did this wrong. I think I made this too long in the front here. Because this now is actually only supposed to be 2 millimeters. Ah, you can actually cut this. Haha, I get it. Then I do this. I did it wrong on the other one, but it still works. So you're supposed to do this. Have this 4 millimeters. This looks about right. Okay? So I do this on the other side as well. So the black thing should be 2 millimeters. The sticky out copper should be about 4. I'm calling this copper, I don't know anything. So now you take you unscrew the actual plug. And you actually take this and you screw it into the plug. Screw in solderless. Couple of turns. And the cable actually is really in there. Like, I cannot even pull it out now. So even without the cap, it's very firm in there. Now I just twist this a little bit. Put the cap on there. Now continue to screw in the cable, which at some point gets kind of hard to do, and that's why I take the pliers, which is probably not the very best idea. And just securely finish the job. And we do the same thing here. Looks about right. Stick it in. Turn it an appropriate amount. Check if it's secure. It is. Put the cap on. Screw the cap in. At some point it gets too hard. That's what she said. And technically, your cable is done. Now again, this is a cable that will cost you about 18 euro because a set of 5, which is 10 plugs and 3-meter cable, will run you 89 at Thomann, link below. But you can rest assured that your ridiculously expensive pedals, or your really cheap pedals, whatever, are running through something that's not gonna suck your tone, which is important because all these cables in between all your pedals, they're gonna suck your tone if you don't spend the money. So I'm gonna test this. Oh! In my chain, I pull this one out and I'm like, I guess we have to have this one in there too. This one works. So let's try that again if it's my chain. Ah! The preamp was off. That would explain it. I thought I did something wrong. Let's check again. The cable works. So, I therefore have made 2 evidence audio cables which both work, and it's freaking easy. It's way easier than soldering, and it's a great thing to do. Evidence audio SIS, about the highest end patch cable you can get that you can do yourself with the smallest possible heads, which I love. No pancake, no nothing. These will barely show up on your board. Awesome. Thanks, Tony. Thanks, Jürgen. I'm gonna go film loads and loads and loads of videos now. See you guys.